always grew up with this idea of understanding that money plays a key role. Not that money's everything, but also that not that the love of money is the root of all evil, right? Money is also can be a blessing if managed properly and understood properly. And so, I mean, I'll tell you a little anecdote, a little story from growing up is my dad was always big when we got, money from birthday or money. We always had jobs growing up, summer jobs early on from a very young age. You can use some of this as fun money. Right. We're going to be generous with some of it. But also, he said there's this thing called a mutual fund. What we're going to do is he let us make the decision, but he explained it to us. And he said, what you're going to do is you're going to put some of that money in what we call a mutual fund. All right. And every month you get something in the mail, right? You get a monthly statement in the mail.
Right. Now, how old are you when you're getting these?
I mean, probably starting off, I'm probably an 8 or 9 year old kid. Goes all the way up to when I left the house at 18. Yeah. Every month he'd get one of these in, and he would sit down at the kitchen island. And I've got 2 brothers. He would call us all in each one at a time. He'd open it up and he'd walk us through it. He'd say, here's your balance. Here's how much you made in interest. Here's what interest is. Here's what you had at the start of the year. Here's how much interest you've made over the course of the year. Here's how much your investments have made over the last X number of years. Okay. And so he would walk us through that. And I remember just like my mind being blown, like I can make money when I'm not even doing the work.
Right. Because I've been raking leaves and kind of mowing the grass, and this has just been chilling here making money. I'm working too hard.
But as an 8, 9, 10 year old kid, that's a fascinating concept that I can make money on top of the money I already made.